What up, YouTube? It is your boy, All About The Sneakerz, back with another unboxing and review video for you guys. Now today, as you can tell from the thumbnail as well as the title of the video, that is correct guys, we are unboxing the Air Jordan 1 Taxi. Now guys, this sneaker does resemble another sneaker that dropped recently. I want to say it may have been last year, maybe even earlier this year. I honestly can't remember, things are blending together, but that is the Air Jordan 1 Pollen. I do have that sneaker in the collection as well. As you can see on this image, it does shape up to be very similar to the Air Jordan 1 Taxi. However, we do get white on the mid panel on the Taxi, and on the Pollen we do get black, and it also has a different color blocking. As to where on the Taxi we get yellow on the toe, we get black on the Pollen. So the Pollen being more of a black and yellow sneaker, as to where the Taxi is more of a black, yellow, white sneaker, even though on the Pollen we do get white on the midsole, but that goes for the upper in terms of the black and yellow, black, yellow, and white. So a bit of a difference, but after initially seeing this sneaker, I felt, hey, I really don't need this one. I have the Pollen. They look very similar to me. I couldn't point out too many of the differences without putting them side by side. And now that I see them side by side, I'm like, hey, you know what? Kind of glad I did get this one. I like this one a lot. The white on the mid panel to me looks better than on the Pollen with the blacked out look, and then having that white midsole. I don't know, something about it throws me off. Also, the yellows are a different hue, as to where we get more of a university gold look with the Taxi, and we get more of a almost honey mustard kind of color on the Pollen. However, we did notice that Air Jordan 1 seem to be not as hype as they once were. The hype is dying down on a lot of sneakers actually, because some of the resellers that were pop up during the pandemic are now no longer in the game, and if they are, they're kind of dormant right now. So with that said, a lot of sneakers are starting to sit more, and they're becoming more readily available, which is a great thing for consumers. However, this sneaker did release this morning, as in when I'm recording this video. Maybe I may not get it up until the next day, but I did notice the sneaker kind of selling and moving on sneakers, unlike we've seen in the past with some releases. So it seems like this one may be a bit sought after by the sneaker community. With that said, comment below, let me know if you guys went after this sneaker or not, or if you plan to get it down the line, you're waiting for maybe a sale or to catch it in the outlet, if that even happens. But comment all that good stuff below, guys. You know I'm always in the comments responding. Now, if you're new to the channel, or if you're not, make sure you smash that like, subscribe, and share button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on future release videos. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, guys, as you can see here, we did secure the bag at JD Sports, so big ups to JD for the W on this one. I'll get a little close here on my bag. I want you guys to check it out. It's a really nice bag. Kind of has a felt-like feel to it. It just feels very premium compared to the plastic bag that we typically get. And it also has this hangy thing on it here, so you can kind of drape it over your arm, but it does make out to be a good bag that you can reuse down the line. So hey, big ups to JD for this bag. Dope, dope, dope. Other retailers, take heed to this. And here we have the shoe box. As you can see, we do get a change up, a yellow box, very nice with Nike branding in that old school Air Jordan look, in that old school Air Jordan 1 box. We also get the big Nike branding on top in black, very clean. One thing I'm not happy about, JD, is my box is busted up, dented in different areas. Hey, that's not a good look, especially for doing YouTube reviews. So hey, get your stuff together and get some decent boxes, man. Make sure your employees are not banging them up. I know sometimes it comes from the shipper that way, but come on, man, for real. However, on one side of the box here, as you can see, we do have our size sticker. And the size sticker reads Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG. The colorway is Taxi Black Sail. This is a men's US size 10, personal size for me in the Air Jordan. And although it's not on the box, the suggested retail price is $180 US. Now for $180 US, I'm really disappointed that these do not come with extra laces. Now I did hear that some people who caught the sneaker shock drop does have extra laces with their pairs. Not sure how true that is. Comment below if you guys know, but these retail pairs are not coming with extra laces, so kind of a bummer on that, considering this is a black and yellow shoe. I think yellow or maybe even cell laces with this shoe would have been dope. Come on, man, for $180, throw some extra laces in there, Jordan brand, please. However, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, guys, you can see here flipping the lid up on the box, we get our traditional cardboard look underneath. And as you can see right there, we have the swoosh and our lot number. And let me get my receipt out of the way. Flipping the tissue paper up here, as you can see, we get our off-white tissue paper. And let's go ahead and get the shoe out. And there we have it, guys, the Air Jordan 1 Taxi, a very, very clean sneaker in my opinion. Glad to have this one in the collection. Let's go ahead and do a quick 360 on it. All right, guys, taking a look at the sneaker, I'm very impressed with it. Glad to have it in the collection. Very nice materials. It looks well put together, and it looks like it has some decent quality control for a change. However, let's go ahead and go over it in depth here, starting with our outsole. As you can see, we get an all yellow outsole. Sail here on our midsole. Although looking at it in person, it's a very light complected sail. It's not that deep sail like we've seen on some pairs. But looking at it in the camera, it almost looks white, but you can tell it's a little bit different from what we have up here on our mid panel. And about that mid panel, on the upper here, we do get white in this mid panel area, tumbled leather, or maybe that's grain leather, not sure, guys. Does have a little bit of a texture to it. It is pretty soft, I'm not gonna cap. I like the leather on this sneaker. We get black going around this toe cap, as well as going up to this eyelet and our eye stay. And all of the leather is really soft, guys. Digging this a lot, not that mid stiff leather. Yellow here on our toe box, which we'll go over shortly. But as you can see, my toe box is kind of pressed in from being pushed up against the other shoe. We also get some yellow here on our heel, as well as our ankle piece. And then we get black on our collar. And we also get a black swoosh. All nice leather all around the shoe, guys. Also on this ankle piece here, we do get the Air Jordan emblem, ball and wing logo, embossed in the shoe in black with a little bit of a shine to it. But other than that, guys, if you've seen one Air Jordan 1, you've seen them all. Nothing too significantly different from any of the others. But that does wrap it up for the lateral side of the shoe. Moving along. Onto the medial side of the shoe, we get a very similar look as we got on the lateral side, just minus that Air Jordan ball and wing logo. Moving along. Taking a look at the shoe from the top down, as you can see, we have that hint of yellow just on our outsole, white or cell midsole here, black leather going around our toe cap, and that is a smooth leather, digging it a lot. Yellow here on our toe box, which also has a slight tumble texture to it like we get on our side panel. Again, like I say, mine's a little bit pressed in here, even though there's a cardboard shoe tree inside. It still didn't stop it from pressing the leather in. Again, as you can see it right there. Not too happy about that, but hey man, it is what it is. Black flat standard laces in place, black nylon tongue going up the shoe, and onto the top of the tongue we get our tab here, a white tab with yellow text, Nike Air, very clean, digging it a lot. Taking a look at the shoe from the back, yellow on our outsole, sail midsole, yellow leather going up the back, as well as that little tab we get there, and on our ankle piece, and then on our Achilles heel area, we do get more black leather, just a very clean look from the back, digging it a lot. Moving along. Onto the interior of the shoe, as you can see inside of there, we do get a yellow insole, and I'll get the laces out of the way so you can see we do have Nike Air in there, just painted on our insole in black, cardboard shoe tree, as well as we get this almost satin-like sock liner here in black, very clean. We get the yellow verbiage on our tag on the back of the tongue, very clean. We also have our size sticker in there and our size tag. And last but not least, guys, onto the outsole of the shoe, an all yellow outsole. This will get dirty. Make sure you have sole protectors, but I think this is a good look. It does give the shoe a nice, bright, vibrant outsole, so when you're walking, that kind of flips up like this to where people can see it, and it just matches with the upper of the shoe. But yeah, I think it's a dope look for the outsole. Again, it will get dirty, so be prepared. However, guys, you just saw right here on All About the Sneakers, the Air Jordan 1 Taxi, better known as the yellow toe. Very clean sneaker, so glad to have this one in the collection. Now again, guys, comment below, let me know if you guys went after the sneaker or if you plan on passing on this one. It's not your cup of tea, you got the pollen, you don't need it, whatever, all of that good stuff, guys. Comment below and let me know. As you know, I'm always in the comments responding. Now again, if you're new to the channel or if you're not, make sure you smash that like, subscribe, and share button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on future release videos. Now when you get a chance, guys, head over to IG and follow me at All About the Sneakers, spelled exactly the way it is here on the channel with the Z on the end instead of an S. I greatly appreciate it. I'll also link that in the description below. But I do want to thank you guys, as always, for rocking with your boys. You know I rock with you guys 1000%. However, that is all I have for you guys today on this episode. Until the next episode, keep keeping it all about the sneakers. Once again, it is your boy, All About the Sneakers, signing off. Until the next episode, I will catch you guys later. Salute, I'm out.